What are the major mysteries surrounding Stonehenge, one of the most well-known prehistoric monuments in the world that has been the subject of several conspiracies and theories? Numerous theories about the origins of Stonehenge remain unresolved, making it one of the greatest mysteries in the world. Despite the fact that this has been the subject of numerous scientific studies, the reason the stones are there is still a mystery. So, these are the 4 biggest mysteries yet to be solved. Welcome to my channel, Historical Studies. Before diving into the mysteries of history, there is a small reminder. If you are really interested in this kind of information, do not hesitate to subscribe to my channel and hit on the bell icon if you don't want to miss out on our new videos. Why was Stonehenge built? The origins of this circular structure are among the biggest mysteries in the world. They have never been clarified in detail. The meticulous formation of these prehistoric stones is the most confusing part of this heritage site, which can be found on Salisbury Plain, Wiltshire. There are a lot of stories and theories regarding how this well-known location came to be, but it doesn't seem probable that there will ever be a definitive answer to this intriguing mystery. One of the most common and more sensible theories of its origin is that the stones once served as an observatory. It is simple to accept the theory that prehistoric people used these stones as an observatory, claiming that the positioning of the stones reflects the rays of the sun beaming down between the gaps at the equinox. This claims that Stonehenge was built to know the 2 times each year when day and night are roughly equal in length, and was used to identify the time of year. Other theories imply the monument was used as a burial site where pagan rituals would be performed. Thousands of modern pagans, druids, and spiritual seekers are known to visit the location for a reverent and ecstatic ceremony to celebrate the summer and winter solstices. This theory still holds true today. Where did the stones at Stonehenge come from? One of the site's major issues is where the recognizable stones, called sarcens, came from. Scientists have found a conclusive solution to this question regarding Stonehenge, in contrast to other questions about the site. Having physical evidence of the stones at the prehistoric monument played a huge role in the investigation of their origin. The discovery was made possible by a missing piece of Stonehenge that was brought back to the location in 2019 after being removed during late 1950s archaeological activities. Are the stones at Stonehenge local to the area? The missing piece, which had been lost for more than 60 years, held the secret to the stones after it was tested for geochemical fingerprints of the sarsen stone from which it was taken. The fingerprint matched a sample of nearby West Woods sandstone, which is not far from the location. A similar sandstone sample to the Stonehenge boulders was discovered across 50 of the remaining 52 sarsen stones at West Woods. Stonehenge's construction materials are thought to have been created around 2500 BC, during the Neolithic period, sometimes known as the New Stone Age. The original purpose of the site is still unidentified. However, researchers from the University of Brighton have since provided the information needed to support the idea that the smaller basalt stones were found from quarries located around 200 kilometers from Salisbury Plain. 3 stones were found to have cracks after being reported during a restoration attempt in the 1950s, according to David Nash and his team at Brighton University. Holes were drilled in the metal bands which held the cracks together, and the core of the stone was kept. By obtaining these core pieces and analyzing them to determine their origin, Nash and his team validated the notion. How was Stonehenge built? While the origins of the site have been made somewhat clear in recent years, the definitive construction of Stonehenge remains a firm mystery. According to many theories, the building materials used to construct the structure were sourced by locals during the Neolithic era. One modern theory about the building of the site claims that Neolithic agrarians constructed it 3 times. Construction on the site is assumed to have started about 3000 BC, with further buildings added in 2000 BC and lastly in 1500 BC, at the height of the Bronze Age. The Neolithic people were one of the earliest semi-nomadic hunting and gathering societies with an agricultural economy, and they had a deep reverence for circles and symmetry, according to scientists. However, Stonehenge remains one of the most fascinating marvels of the ancient world. When was it constructed? Who is it? What function did it fulfill? Archaeologists are still trying to find answers to these and other unanswered issues, but the mystery of the site seems to be a big part of why we find Stonehenge so captivating. They make up the inner ring and horseshoe shape, however, it's unclear where they came from. While archaeologists are certain that the stone used for Stonehenge's outer ring came from a nearby quarry, it is unknown how the volcanic bluestone got to the center of England. That brings us to the end of this video. Thanks for being to the end of the video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and tell us what you think about this video below in the comment section.